Cancer is a complex group of diseases characterized by the uncontrolled growth and spread of abnormal cells. If the spread is not controlled, it can result in death. Understanding the causes and risk factors for cancer is crucial for prevention and early detection. Cancer develops when cells begin to grow uncontrollably, often forming tumors. This uncontrolled growth can be triggered by genetic mutations that affect cell division and repair mechanisms. These mutations can be inherited, but most often they are acquired during a person's lifetime due to various factors. Risk factors for cancer can be broadly categorized into lifestyle-related, environmental, and genetic factors. Lifestyle-related risk factors include tobacco use. Smoking is the leading cause of cancer and is linked to various cancers, including lung, mouth, throat, esophagus, and bladder. Chewing tobacco is also a significant risk factor for mouth, throat, and pancreas cancers. Diet. Diets high in red and processed meats, as well as low in fruits and vegetables, can increase the risk of colorectal cancer. High alcohol consumption is associated with cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, liver, breast, and colon. Physical inactivity. A sedentary lifestyle increases the risk of several cancers, including breast, colon, and endometrial cancers. Regular physical activity helps regulate hormones and maintain a healthy weight, reducing cancer risk. Obesity. Obesity is linked to an increased risk of several cancers, including breast, colon, endometrial, kidney, and esophageal cancers. Excess body fat can produce hormones and inflammatory markers that promote cancer growth. Exposure to UV radiation. Ultraviolet, UV radiation from the sun, or tanning beds increases the risk of skin cancers, including melanoma. Protective measures like using sunscreen, wearing protective clothing, and avoiding peak sun hours can reduce this risk. Environmental risk factors include radiation exposure. High levels of ionizing radiation, such as from X-rays or radioactive substances, can damage DNA and lead to cancer, particularly leukemia and thyroid cancer. Radon gas exposure is a significant risk factor for lung cancer. Exposure to carcinogens. Certain chemicals and substances, like asbestos, benzene, and formaldehyde, are known carcinogens and can increase cancer risk. Occupational exposure to harmful chemicals can be a significant risk factor for certain cancers. Genetic risk factors include inherited genetic mutations. Some individuals inherit genetic mutations that significantly increase their risk of developing cancer. For example, BRCA1 and BRCA2 gene mutations are linked to a higher risk of breast and ovarian cancers. Lynch syndrome, caused by inherited mutations in DNA mismatch repair genes, increases the risk of colorectal and other cancers. Family history. A family history of certain cancers can indicate a genetic predisposition. Having close relatives with cancer can increase one's risk, although this risk may also be influenced by shared environmental and lifestyle factors. Cancer risk is often the result of complex interactions between genetic predispositions and lifestyle and environmental exposures. For example, smoking and lung cancer. While smoking is a major risk factor, genetic variations can influence an individual's susceptibility to developing lung cancer from smoking. Diet and colorectal cancer. A diet high in red meat and low in fiber increases colorectal cancer risk, but individuals with certain genetic mutations may be more susceptible to these dietary influences. Breast cancer. Hormone replacement therapy, alcohol consumption, and obesity are lifestyle factors that increase breast cancer risk. But the presence of BRCA1 or BRCA2 mutations significantly elevates this risk. While not all cancers can be prevented, many can be mitigated through lifestyle changes and early detection. Avoiding tobacco. Quitting smoking and avoiding secondhand smoke can significantly reduce cancer risk. Healthy diet. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains and lean proteins, and limiting red and processed meats and alcohol can lower cancer risk. Regular exercise. Engaging in regular physical activity helps maintain a healthy weight and reduces the risk of several cancers. Sun protection. Using sunscreen, wearing protective clothing, and avoiding peak sun exposure can reduce the risk of skin cancer. Regular screenings. Early detection through screenings like mammograms, colonoscopies, and Pap tests can identify cancers at an early, more treatable stage. Vaccinations. Vaccines like the human papillomavirus, HPV vaccine, and the hepatitis B vaccine can prevent infections that are linked to certain cancers, such as cervical and liver cancer. Avoiding carcinogens. Limiting exposure to known carcinogens, whether in the workplace or at home, can reduce cancer risk. Understanding the risk factors for cancer, including those related to lifestyle, environment, and genetics, is crucial for prevention and early detection. By making informed choices and taking proactive measures, individuals can significantly reduce their risk of developing cancer and improve their overall health. Ongoing research continues to enhance our understanding of cancer and how to effectively combat this complex group of diseases.